Hello, this is Ms. McCauley. Today we're going to go over this word problem. And so I want you to write today's date right here. And on this side, write your name. Okay, go ahead and do that. Okay, now we're going to go over the standard. So the standard that you're going to use for this one is 108A.1 and 108A.2. And both of these have to do with solving word problems and that have to do with addition or subtraction. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to read this word problem and we're going to ask ourselves some questions. We're going to ask ourselves, who is this problem about as I read it the first time, okay? So here I go. There were 31 birds in the aviary. Then 7 birds flew away. How many birds were left in the aviary? So, who is this problem about? Yes, it's about birds, right? It's about these birds. Okay, so our next question is what's happening with the birds? Okay, what's happening? So, here I go. I'm going to read it again, okay? Think about what's happening with the birds. There were 31 birds in the aviary. Then 7 birds flew away. How many birds were left in the aviary? So think about what's happening. Okay. So when we talk about what's happening, we don't use these numbers, okay? We just talk about the birds. So there were birds in the aviary and then some of them flew away. That's what's happening. There were some birds in the aviary, some of them flew away. Okay, next is what do we know? What do we not know? What do we know? And what do we not know? Okay, so I'm going to read it again. So it's good to read your problem 3 times before you solve it, okay? Here I go. What do I know? There were 31 birds in the aviary. Well, I know that there were 31 birds in the aviary. Then 7 birds flew away. And then 7 birds flew away. Those are the things I know. What do I not know? How many birds were left in the aviary? That I don't know. So I'm going to underline the question. How many birds were left in the aviary? That's what I want to find out. The birds that were left. Okay? Now, how do I solve this problem? So I know that there were 31 birds and I know 7 flew away. So I want to know how many were left. So I'm going to have to subtract, right? Because the answer is going to get smaller than 31 birds. There were 31 at the beginning, but then 7 flew away. So that means some of them are going to be gone. So that means I'm going to have to subtract. So that's how I'm going to solve it. Okay? So when you do that, lovies, when you read a word problem, it's good to read it about 3 times so that you can find out who it's about, what happened, what we do know, and what we need to find out. And then you'll find out how to solve it. So now I know I'm going to subtract. All right, so the first thing I got to do is draw my 31 birds. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so how many do I have now? I have 10 and I have 20, but I need to have 31, so I need another 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, but I need 31, so I need one more. Here we go. Here we go. Now I have 31. So you go ahead and you draw 31 here in this area. Go ahead and do that now. Why don't you pause the video so you can do it, okay? Pause the video right now and finish drawing your 31 birds. Okay. Hopefully you paused the video and you drew your 31 birds. If you didn't do that, please pause the video and finish now because I'm going to move on. Okay, so the equation is there were 31 birds in the aviary. So that's what we started with. We start with 31. And then 7 flew away. So that's our operation. And then is equal to how many birds were left. So that's what we need to find out. So what am I going to do to this drawing to show that 7 birds flew away? Think about that, okay? You're going to have to do that in this drawing. If I do it for you, you're just going to copy me. And I don't want you to copy me. I want you to do it without me. And then I want you to find the answer here without me. Okay? Find the answer and put it here. Then you're going to write how many birds were left in the aviary. So you're going to write there were, and then you leave space here for the answer. Okay, so I'm going to put a box here for the answer. Birds left in the aviary. So you're going to cross out the birds that you need to cross out here. You're going to write that answer here, and you're going to write that answer here. Do you understand? All right. Good job. All right. Great job.